Crazy Mike from CrazyMikesApps.com with an iPhone app review for Final Fantasy III. Sorry for the technical difficulties in the live stream and for the fail. Going to work on that over the week, and we're going to try this again next week on Friday. This is a $15.99 app by Square Enix. It's epic. It's got a load of gameplay, and I'm going to do a little bit of a gameplay for you. So here's my guy. That's Crazy Mike. We've named him. I've got the ship, and I can guide the ship. Whoops. Guide my ship around and go all over the place. But we're going to go check out the first town that I stopped at. Tap there, I can get out. And then I'm going to go into the town just to show you what the town is like. So you walk around, you got a virtual joystick wherever you tap your finger, you talk to people, and they talk back to you, and that is the game. Talk to everybody, you'll see why, and exit out of there. Let's zoom out just a tiny bit so we can see the whole board there. Alright, so that is important. Again, you find out information from people, and you can go on. There's an inn where you can rest. If you know this game at all, you already know all this stuff. Sword, shield, and some magic stuff. Again, we're going to head out and we're going to go do a little battle here. I have 3 people in my party right now. You can max out with 4. And I had to get this boat. It took me a while to figure it out. I actually go online and get a cheat and figure out how to get the boat. But once I did, you got to make sure you land the boat where you can land the boat. Come on. Okay, so then we'll go into this cave, and this cave is where the mithril ring is, and there's some heavy hitters in here, and you'll quickly find them. I didn't get to the whole cave yet. We'll just walk in here, and then I'll show you a little bit about the character user interface. What do we got here? Contain a potion, so no ring. So I gotta keep on going. This is what happens. You got to fight bad guys like this. It's a RPG game, so I just attack. Everybody's going to attack the skeleton guy first, and if he dies, then we're going to go on to the mummy, which that's Dirk. Yeah, the mummy's got kind of a nasty hit there. So he's out. That's the gameplay. That's the monsters. There's some boss battles and all sorts of other stuff. You upgrade through experience points, both your job and your level. And while we're there, let's check that out real quick. So here is, these are my current players in the party, my items and all that good stuff. And you can pop in and see the equipment. It'll ask you for who. And we can tap on Crazy Mike. And we see that he's got 2 long swords, leather cap, leather armor. Tells you my attack and my defense rating. We can go back out and we can look at just me alone, and we can look at my freelancer, job level 17. I got that experience. I need 427 for my next level, and so on. It's a great game. The game goes on forever. That's why it's $16. It's epic. I learned a lot about it, and I actually really enjoy it. I don't have a lot of time to play just one game because I play too many. So sometimes that's being the tragedy of a guy that makes videos for YouTube. But this one's going to stay on my device because it's got a lot of gameplay, and I spent 16 bucks on it. Alright, so now for the giveaway. Finally, first question. To win the first gifted app, you must name or you must tell me the year that Final Fantasy III came out for the PC. Again, first winner gets a gifted app for Final Fantasy III for telling me the year that Final Fantasy III came out for the computer. I know it, but you don't. First comment that says so gets the code. Second question, how did the character class change in Final Fantasy III? How did it change? There's a way it changed from one particular way that characters were classed to another way, and I've already explained it in the video during the characters. You'll have to figure it out, but whoever tells me that as the first person gets the second gifted app for Final Fantasy III. Again, number 2, tell me how the character class changed in Final Fantasy III. You can also find it on the internet if you Google this app. So I've given you enough clues. That's it. First 2 right answers are the first 2 winners, and the only 2 winners, because there's no more promo codes being given out for this. That is Final Fantasy 3. I'm going to figure out where that darn ring is so I can get on with my life and go save the castle, the king over there. I think it's Sassunis or wherever the heck he's at. But this is what you come up with time after time. Mummies and werewolves and all sorts of bad stuff. Until next time, this is Crazy Mike saying see ya.